You mentioned Brody was on that tour. He's actually receiving an award, the Frank Gotch Award, this weekend. Did you have any contact with Brody?
Not much. I mean, I wasn't around Frank a lot. I mean, the time I was around him, I mean, very cordial guy. I mean, a hard worker, and just had a handful of conversations with him. So I didn't get to never worked with him in the ring that I recall. I don't believe, but yeah, I'm glad he's getting an award. Well deserved. Well deserved.
And you also wrestled in Puerto Rico, where the unfortunate incident happened with Brody, I guess, for that company prior to the incident. But you did notice the craziness of fans there while you were working in Puerto Rico.
Whew, yeah, and because I went in as a heel against Hercules Ayala, their heavyweight champion, and I just was not a fan favorite, and I did two or three trips over there, and every one was rough. I mean, one of the outdoor stadiums, we literally had the people we were in an enclosed van. I mean, it wasn't even windows on the van other than the windshield. It's an enclosed van to get us into the stadium. I'm talking about the heels now, and people knew, man. They knew who was in that van, and the van could barely. I mean, they'd barely move out of the way for the van to get by. I mean, we had security with AK-47s. I mean, it was to go from the locker room to the ring. They had a cage all the way around, all the way down the walkway. So so people could still throw stuff, but they at least couldn't grab you or get to you. So there's a cage all the way down, a cage all the way around the ring. The kids would sell bags of rocks outside the stadium to be able to pummel the heels with, and two different venues. I was walking to the ring one night, and I'm like, oh man, I felt like I got hit with something. The fans were far away, but yeah, I'm like, man, and then I look, and there's blood on my hand, and I look down, and there's a spark plug on the floor. So fortunately, it hit me in the back of the arm, cut my arm open, didn't hit me in the head or something. So I feel fortunate there. Then we were in another arena off by the coast somewhere. I remember the smaller arena. Most of the people were in the second level, and there was only a handful of people around ringside for safety reasons. And I didn't find out till after the match. I never saw it happen, but a little boy sitting in the front row had got his knee cut open. Somebody had thrown an empty whiskey bottle intended for me, but it hit the little boy. And so, yeah, I was not a big fan of Puerto Rico